How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis and we've got a new poll from the Old School RuneScape team, so let's go ahead and vote in this poll. This poll is going over some more quality of life updates. This time they're going over the top 10 skilling suggestions. Question 1. In the main inventory side panel, should you be able to trigger the drop option on an item by holding shift while left clicking it? This would also work for similar options such as release on non-stackable hunter creatures. I'm going to go ahead and vote no to that. The reason being is, whilst I appreciate it would be a very nice quality of life update and modernise the game quite a lot, I cannot quite comprehend having left shift drop in RuneScape. It's always been right click, and seeing as we are in Old School RuneScape, I feel it still should be right click. Next, question 2. Should the TIFF farm offer the option to block weeds from growing in your farming patches? The option will cost 50 points. Once unlocked, it will be possible to toggle it on and off freely. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. That'll be a nice quality of life update for players that invest some time into farming and want to get rid of those weeds. Question 3. Should there be a left click option in the blast mine for putting dynamite pots into the alcoves? I've never actually used the blast mine, so I'm going to have to skip this question. I feel it would be unfair if I did vote yes or no either way because I don't know what it uses and I don't know how much that's going to affect the blast mine. Question 4. Should they add keyboard shortcuts to the furniture creation menu for player-owned house hotspots? I'm going to go ahead and vote no to that. Similar to question 1, I can understand why players would want it. It would be a nice quality of life update, however it's just not the Old School RuneScape that I play. Question 5. Should they create a new piece of bedroom furniture in player-owned houses called a servant's money bag? Money stored in here would automatically be used to pay the servants' fees as they do tasks for you. I'm going to go ahead and vote no to that. I don't really see the need for that, especially because nowadays you can pay them directly from the bank. Question 6. Should they change the veins in the upper area of the Motherlode mine so that they deplete a random amount of time after a player begins mining them? This would mean that multiple players mining a vein simultaneously would no longer make it deplete faster. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. That sounds like it will be really useful in Motherlode mine, because it can be a pain when there are multiple players on a vein and the ore disappears really quickly. However, I'm questioning why they're only doing it on the upper floors of the Motherlode mine, because as far as I'm aware, there's not that many players that actually use the upper areas of the Motherlode mine. Most players are in the lower areas because they don't either have the mining level or the golden nugget count to get there. Question 7. Should they add a head-up display to the Motherlode mine that shows you how full the pay dirt sack is? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. That will definitely make using the Motherlode mine a little bit easier. I've used it a lot, but I usually just take my pay dirt as soon as I put it in. Question 8. Should it be possible to pay 200 nuggets in Motherlode mine to double the capacity of the pay dirt sack? Again, I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. I've been in Motherlode mine quite a bit, and I've never really filled the pay dirt sack all the way, or at least I don't intentionally do it. 200 nuggets is quite a lot, and I feel that the reward is definitely worth it. Question 9. When wearing a runecrafting skill cape or equivalent, should your essence pouches be protected from degrading? This will be in addition to the existing perk. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. I am a runecrafter at heart, and I understand that getting the runecrafting cape is a lot of work. So for the players that do get that runecrafting skill cape, being able to protect your essence pouches will be quite a nice update. Question 10. Should players with 99 agility pass all the Brimhaven agility arena obstacles without a chance of failing? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes to that. Similar to question 9 with the runecrafting skill cape perk, I think that players that have invested enough time to get 99 agility should get a perk to pass Brimhaven agility arena. Finally, we've got question 11, and this is another opinion poll. How do you feel about the make all options? This will make them decide what to poll in the future, if anything. Rewriting the make X features for such an update would be a substantial job, and it's not something they'll be able to fit into a quality of life month. But obviously it's something they're interested in. The options are, all make X features should also have a make all option. Some make X features should have a make all option, but not all of them. And the make X options should not be changed. For me, I feel that the make X options have always been fairly good, and the make all function is just a slight step up from make X. However, I feel that it's not appropriate in every single situation. So I'm going to vote some make X features should have a make all option, but not all of them. I'm going to submit my vote and then we can check out the results of this poll. So far we've had 39,867 votes. 90.6% want to be able to trigger the drop option on an item by holding shift whilst left clicking. 91.1% want the TIFF farming minigame to offer an option to block weeds from growing in your farming patches. 92.5% want there to be a left click option in the blast mine for putting dynamite pots into the alcoves. 89.3% want keyboard shortcuts to be added to the menus in the player-owned house hotspots. 94.9% want to be able to create a servant's money bag in the player-owned house to automatically pay their servants' fees. 92.3% want them to change the veins in the upper area of the Motherlode mine so they deplete a lot slower when there are multiple players mining them. 94.1% want them to add a heads-up display to Motherlode mine to show them how full the pay dirt sack is. 92.6% want it to be possible to pay 200 nuggets in Motherlode mine to double the capacity of the pay dirt sack. 91.7% want the runecrafting skill capes or equivalent to protect essence pouches from degrading. 82.2% think players with 99 agility should be able to tackle all of the Brimhaven agility arena obstacles without failing. And finally, we've got the opinions about the make all options. 84.6% think all make X features should also have a make all option. 10.1% think that some make X features should have a make all option, but not all of them. And 5.3% think the make X options should not be changed. This is an interesting poll. I imagine in the future they'll be soon addressing the make all options. As well as that, every single update is passing from this poll, which is very interesting. If you've not voted in the current Old School RuneScape poll, could be this one, could be another one, please make sure you go ahead and vote. It's very important that you vote in the Old School RuneScape polls because every single update that comes into the game is voted on by us, the community. If you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape update, please click here for colourful golems and graphical improvements. And if you want to watch my video on the poll before this, please click here for the top 10 PVM suggestions. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.